Happy Monday. It is June 13th. I am Shan. I am the mama of the girls. This is the Cozy Womb Podcast. I am the host and the mom and the person that's going to talk to you guys today about respect the hurt they feel. And when I say they, I'm talking about the kids. This is episode 11. If you went without someone you needed in your life and other people around you had both parents, you would feel away. And when I say you would feel away, I'm talking about you would feel not so good. Right? Right. As a dad who hasn't been around, you aren't alone with the hurt you feel. And I want to talk about father's absence. I want to talk about the social issues that come with that. And I want to talk about how therapy can help. This is Cozy Womb. Let's go. Most kids who grow up without a dad are either labeled too sensitive or too unruly, aka angry. And some kids do great academically, but socially they lack confidence, they lack compassion, and they lack empathy for other people. Some people are super popular, even if they grew up without a dad, because of what they can do, but feel empty inside because they feel like their worth comes from what they can do. There was no male figure outside of their coach or outside of their friends' dads telling them how great they are, how they did a great job, or, good luck on this, good luck on that. And so even if they were getting the encouragement from their moms or their grandmas or their uncles, it's not their dad, And so as a father, you have to understand that your kid been hurt. Your kid has felt hurt. And even if you didn't directly cause that hurt, the lack of you being around hurts. And dads balance kids out with a healthy mom. And I had to say a healthy mom because if the mom is petty or immature, having a great dad is really not going to give the balance, because then that child is still lacking a mom that understands and is mature enough to understand the situation. But a dad that wants to be around, a dad that wants to do for their kids, a dad that now wants to show up the right way with a healthy mom, that healthy mom is going to make all the spaces for that to happen. And that's why I say a healthy mom. When kids don't have dads around, making friends is usually surface level or super attached. It's never balanced, okay? Because they're either just friends because they have fun all the time and they don't want to talk about the serious stuff with their friends, or it's either they're super attached with their friends and they don't want to lose their friends, whether they're good or great for them, because they don't like not having somebody. And the not having somebody that's supposed to be pivotal in their life, like a father, they look for in other people. They look for in their teachers. They look for in their coaches. They look for in their friends' dads. They look for in other male figures that's around them in their community. And it might not be the best for them, because other people who are not genuine or are not solely responsible legally for your...
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
When you visit Arizona, time is measured in moments, not minutes. Like the moment you see the Grand Canyon for the first time. Visit a new state of mind. Learn more at hereyouareaz.com.
Your child tend to use the fact that they know your child cares about them a lot. They try to use the fact that your child will do anything that they say because they want to be around. And so if you don't want your child to deal with that or be in the midst of that happening, be there. My dad tip is to be honest about what you feel, when you feel it, in a respectable, approachable tone. All right? Do not rah-rah at your child. Do not catch an attitude because they feel slighted or they feel like what you're saying is not genuine, or they don't have faith in the fact that you said you'll see him next week. And you will see him next week, but because they haven't had faith in what dad said in a very long time, be easy with that. Okay? Be easy. Now back to the show.
Here we go.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
One thing a lot of dads don't take into consideration is even if your child is hurt and your feelings been hurt, you don't understand how depression is something a lot of kids suffer from today, more so than they did in the past. And when that's an issue, that can be a lifetime issue. That could be an issue even if you do show up and you are consistent and you're here now, that child is dealing with forever. Because the damage has already been done. You can't really go back and be there for the first 5 years of their life or the first 10 or the first 15. For me, I was super depressed between age 13 and 15 because I knew my dad's pride was going to win instead of my dad just dropping his guards down and being like, okay, you don't live with me, you live with your mom, but I'm going to make it a point to see you every 2 months, or I'm going to make it a point to come down there, or you come up here and we're going to do fun stuff. And I want to learn about you and I want to be around you and I want to be in the essence of you. It was none of that. And so for me, it was kind of like, okay, let me start teaching myself how to grow up without that, be okay without that, survive without that, find other mentors around me that give me the vibe of what that is. And that's what I did. And so as a father, you have to respect the fact that your child feels hurt. They have a right to feel how they feel. And it's a different point of view from your perspective, but it's the reality. So as a father, remember, fathers are supposed to give support mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and they praise their children. And they're supposed to unconditionally love their children. And they're supposed to give effort to see their children, spend time with their children, prepare for their children, make space for their children, and be honest to their children. And all of that helps your child's confidence, their mental health, and is a reflection of what it means for someone to truly be for your child. And when a child doesn't see people in their lives who are truly for them, they gravitate towards people in life who are not for them at all. But they don't know the signs that this person is really not for you. This person really does not want the best for you. This person is really not going to help you grow. This person is really not your friend. X, Y, and Z. Okay? And I think a well-rounded child is aware and matures over time to understand that even without this, I'm okay. Even not without this person, I'm okay. Even without this being my life, I will be okay. And being able to discipline themselves around that, own that, grow with that, laugh with that, find joy with that. But at the same time, if you are a father and you want to come back into your child's life, understand that your child has a right to be hurt or feel that hurt. And you got to be honest about it. Whatever hurt your child feels, it can be healed, okay? Whatever hurt you feel, it can be healed. Go to therapy, seek out family therapists. It could be something you do with your child at least once a week, both of you. Or maybe at the beginning, just you, and then you bring in your child sometimes. You can see if your insurance covers that therapy. Sometimes your insurance through work does cover that. Sometimes children's coverage for that state covers therapy sessions. There's a way to work through that healing process. You could journal about it, but at the same time, respect the fact that your child has a right to feel how your child feels until they learn how to deal with those feelings. And don't laugh at it. Don't make fun of it. Don't talk about them to other people. And don't pacify it with things, because things is not going to make that go away. And this is Cozy Womb Podcast. And just think about it. And I'm not telling you this whole process of you getting back into your child's life is going to be easy. But it has to be an honest process. And it has to be a process where you're willing to give it the time it needs. This is Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan. You can find me at the CZYWMB pod on Instagram, and I think the CZYWMB podcast on Twitter. And if you want to buy merch, you can get it at the Cozy Womb shop with Teespring. See you Friday. Bye.
Bye.